roulette to start it off. I got a Gale Kitten. Yeah, no, Tuliolol is very laggy for me. I don't know why. I'm gonna queue for Volcor Zamor. Fucking insta-popped. Expected. I was doing it with 2 people, and then it took like a week or so for someone to get caught up, and then we just never did it. And she's still technically not caught up. Nah. Apologize after, not before. Volcor Zamor. This is the first time I've been on content with something since, like, Sashtasha. So, I'm not used to having to play like it actually matters, like, at all. I'm gonna Guardian. Like, I want to complain about the DPSs not doing their job, but they're clearly doing their job. It's just everything's fucking tanky as all hell. It's just very weird. Okay, I hit all of them. And now we get these guys. Next should be a boss. I can rampart if I need it. My friends, I was talking to them last night about, because we were doing the first dungeon in Dawntrail last night. And they were talking about how tank should be AoEing if there's 2 or more enemies. I thought it was 3. Damn, I thought that okay, I got hit. I was like, yeah, they're in ice, so they're not gonna go first. I moved out, and then I moved in just a bit too fast. They're gonna freeze these two. So we go over here. One of our DPSs is not paying attention. This is a long-ass fight. That's the one thing I've noticed with being on content, like, at all, is these fights are obnoxiously long. The DPS has got fucking way too many vuln stacks. It's gonna freeze everyone but that one, so we want to be here. Actually, over here. That's my fault. Fuck. I should have Divine Veiled for those two. Oh my god, one of the DPSs would have died if I didn't Divine Veil. Now that I know it's shit, it shouldn't be too hard. I just need to pay a bit more attention. Level up. This one's gonna be relatively easy. Hopefully. So it'd be over here first. And then they're doing this, so we go here and then there, right? Yeah, our DPS is not paying attention. That sucks. I know how to do the mechanics correctly now. I mean, I could technically cover them, but if I have to cover someone for the first boss in a dungeon, I don't think we're gonna make it through the dungeon. Oop. Okay. Go, 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 go. Give me some heal over time. I don't want my shit getting flooded. In fact, I could technically turn this shit off. Uh-oh. Give me my guardian. Thank you. Arm's length, Sheltron. God. Like, if I could probably go in and solo most of Endwalker's dungeons. But then you come in here and it's like everything's so much tankier. Maybe I could solo this? Maybe. We have another group to get through as well. Zrolcha. Yum. Hey, look, a treasure coffer. We open these. I don't know what's anywhere in these dungeons, so I'm just gonna open absolutely everything. What is the more? I'm using my mid a bit too readily. I need to slow the fuck down. I can afford to get lower. I need to at least be more sparing with my Holy Sheltron, because if I'm not, it will cause the death of me. Okay, this should be another boss. Oh. Oh wait, this guy? I was expecting this to be the final boss. Okay. I should bulwark. Yeah, stack, Divine Veil. We want to be in here, do we not? Oh boy. I almost got someone killed. That is definitely my fault. Now I know how it works. We don't want to be on top of each other. We also kind of want to be in there. I got hit by the fucking actual stack. Are you serious? It seems like we just don't want to be in here. Yeah, that was whatever. Much easier. Wind Unbound. I'm gonna do this. I don't have Divine Veil up. Excuse me, what? That's just okay. The petrify was just very weird. It was slightly confusing, but I'll be fine. Oh no, there's more earrings. I don't believe he can be stunned. I can check. This is not really worth using any of my team shit. Collective unconscious. Divine Veil for those fuckers. This guy is just not getting rid of his debris. Alright. All he had to do was hit it like twice. He's a DPS. Alright. Well, that's that. I didn't even see the fucking Ked traps. Oh no, they're cloud traps now. Can this guy? Yeah, these guys can be stunned. Arm's length. If I get below half, I'll use Guardian. Not before. Use Guardian now because I have no mitt up. I believe I can just do this and then I'll get heals and I'll do damage in an AoE, so. This healer is like very ready for this to just be done and over with. I missed the Ked trap. I don't like the healer pulling right before I get there. Because the Ked trap is a stationary target. I could use it, but there's a boss after this one, isn't there? So, the final boss, in fact. I trust my healer. I trust a healer who's really fucking done with this dungeon to make sure I don't die when I'm out of mitt. Wasn't out of mid, I could have divine bailed. But I was basically out of mid. Warkor Zamor. It's him. Okay. If you're interested in the cutscene, there's probably a billion of it on YouTube. Who cares? Right. Looks like these people are ready.
Prove you are worthy to rule.
Now, what are you doing? Stonework.
Chronicles of Eld, return the hunger of roiling waters!
I wanted to see if I could slow him. I cannot. This one's different.
Chronicles of Eld, recount the fury of erupting peaks!
I see. Then I go here so that I don't fuck everything up for everyone.
I will take the measure of your resolve.
Oh boy. I'm going to... I guess I'm not gonna do a damn thing.
Implacable strength of the
I was
mountain,
thinking of intervention on my healer because they're my fucking healer. We don't want these touching him, do we? I see. I see.
Spirit of my brethren.
He got 12. I didn't know what it would we do. Oh boy.
That you should endure my fury.
Oh boy. Oh, this one's new. This is close.
Recall the cruelty of merciless
This is fucking
storms.
close. Yeah, this should be relatively easy. Are both of our people ranged? It seems like both of our DPSs are ranged. Okay, so what's on what side? We want to be over here. Oh, don't hit my fucking healer with that. That'd be very bad. I'm learning relatively quick, at least, right? We've got the fucking double limit break. Would we not? I swear I clicked Divine Veil, but okay. I guess I'll actually use my hotkey instead of clicking. I just like hitting my actual combo. This is the close. I want to be over here. For a bit. I assume if we wanted to kill him with the limit break, we need him down to like fucking 4% or something when the limit break hits. Blue is on this side now. I see. Can I arm's length or no? Out of sheer curiosity. Yeah, that arm's length is worth it, I think. Didn't have to scramble away from my allies. I'm gonna bulwark. I think bulwark's helping a little. Do, do, do. That did about 3-ish% of its health. I see. So you want to be around 3% when it actually hits. He's dead. I'll watch. Okay, I shouldn't have watched. It's the cutscene after the dungeon that I'm supposed to watch, not that. Wow, the healer left immediately. Oh, I'm not doing the Picto. The Picto is dying constantly. Throw these away. That's a furniture. I don't want it. I don't collect furniture because it's furniture. I'll get what I want to decorate my houses. Okay.
Very good, claimant. Once more, I name myself Gur Fulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
All Yokui were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition, the one recorded in your murals.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokui. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise.
The Yakoi don't seem to be
Preceding the campaign into Shaktural,
doing too well off.
many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor.
I saw just outside of
They
their
described
camp,
a paradise
they had
that knew
a bunch of
neither
like
war
farmland,
nor famine,
and there was nothing
where
growing there.
people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes. Help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
Here and now, I think he means.
I wish I could just fucking pull a rifle off my back like him. Like, holy fuck. Let me use a gun. I'd love to use a gun. That'd be great. Instead, you just get what fucking Thancred's doing. Not a real gun. I think Mechanist has a gun. Machinist, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't give a damn. Not played it. Not tried it. Not seen it.
Well fought, Second Promise. For you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof, you both shall be rewarded.
Three to go.
What do you mean 3 to go? You just had your shit stolen.
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
I need to find gear that I
Again,
like
that
for my
swine
paladin.
shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve. On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Warkor Zormor for the conclusion of this feat. The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yokui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Yes, it is a place of great significance.
All these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Valley Armanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
That explains why there are so many.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Ah! Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Right. Sorry.
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Papa has a grave?
Excuse me, what?
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarbanda, your fathers included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at this one. Kettenram, Navigator of Uncharted Oceans.
Kettenram, the Laminsan explorer. Does this mean he joined Galul Jaja on his travels?
Kafkiwa, Seeker of the Unknown. How strange to see your name here.
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokwi. But their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
He carved his path with martial skill.
I don't like.
Yet it was clever
I
thinking
don't like how
which
some of the
allowed him to
fucking
trap Valigarmanda
Mamulja,
within its own
I
ice
think that's what they're
magics.
called. I barely remember. I don't like how some of their eyes
Martial
just don't have
skill
pupils.
and clever thinking. I can't compete with Zorolja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
Oh boy. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be the same result no matter what I pick.
Of course.
Names 2 of the 3
Papa's
things.
love
What
for
did I get?
peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built.
This is a long cutscene.
What in the hells was that?
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately. Valigarmanda has broken free.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
Valigarmanda is free.
We need to get back there, now!
Everyone proceeds to run when they could teleport.
How fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
Valigarmanda? Okay. Alphino. Bup. believe that those are technically worse. Yeah. Oh boy. Why am I taking the die? Fuck it, why not, right? I'm not clicking that. One of my friends just sent me a message on Steam containing a link out of nowhere. Could be her. Could also not be her. Anyway. Dude, stop giving me horses all the time. Stop giving me horses. God. Then it gives me a goddamn chocobo. This thing's a bit too big to be running around with. Sure. Fuck it. The chocobo feels much faster than damn near every other mount. It just straight up feels faster. It probably isn't. But, eh. Hold on. Yeah, because I play on Steam and I have the Steam overlay. Every time I fucking shift tab while in a cutscene, it's like, no, you want to slow things down? No, I don't. Or some more.
What happened?
Where art thou?
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
Oh boy.
Who enters this hallowed hall? Ah, a claimant.
Oh, and here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
A terrifying Vitral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
What a good little terror. You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Explain yourself.
Ooh, it is as they say. Gulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
You mustn't!
But I already have. Rise and rage, little terror.
It just looks like a bigger Altairiot. Kind of also resembles Suzaku.
I might have overdone the fire a bit. Utter madness. Why have you done this?
For the throne, of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
A messenger to Tuli Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
That idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him!
So, what's the plan?
If we leave the withdrawal to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Valigarmanda. This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance. I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the rite of succession. But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle. Drawn to the chaos. You're as bad as Papa. Don't worry. The Sky Ruin should prove a big enough challenge for all of us.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear comrades now, eh? I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
And what will we do?
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
If you're resolved to slay Valigarmanta, we'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
Inform the Pelu of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
I really, really don't like how bug-eyed everyone in this fucking expansion is. It's fucking freaking me out. Not voice, don't care. That's just how I treat it. I go through all the non-voiced cutscenes on the Viera that I made on stream. Except for A Realm Reborn. Fuck A Realm Reborn. That's way too fucking long. That'd be like wanting to spend 3,000 hours just in A Realm Reborn. Anyway. Purple dye. I think I need a retainer Fantasia. That's just the cursor. What do you mean? Damn. Rune's been on since like 10 p.m. It's 10 a.m. now. I think they've been AFK since like 3. That's one of my newer minions. Ew, it's Sid. That Kefka? Yeah, that's Kefka. I know this one was it was the warrior light. I couldn't remember the name. Another random minion. That one's funny. Well, that's 9S, I think, was the name. Don't really care about him, but... Is that... Hold on. No, it's X-Death. I thought that that was, what's his face from Post Endwalker. I was running out of food from doing all of the fates. Ow. Fates on Summoner. Anyway, I don't want this one. I don't want that one, although it is rather fitting for the area. Sure, I'll take the purple one. Kind of wanted Rose later, if anything. Now I can't jump down. Can you stop following? Thanks. I've done every side quest that's been available thus far. I need to level up some shit to get other side quests done, but yeah. I need to do 3 quests to get Urkopacha. Oh, let's go. Best mount in the game. It's got meh music, but it's really funny to look at. It's even funnier when, like, the really big races get in it. There's another one there. I think I can just climb up right here, I think. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Another minion roulette. This one's got good music. This one seems
The
voiced.
trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vidral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vitral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valley Garmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop! That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valley Garmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question. Your band is incapable of defeating Valley Garmanda. Either you seek to defile Warcore Lara Door, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them? The monument to Valley Garmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Those with 8 people.
7 weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural Vidral my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people!
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chirwagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone. We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do
not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Sausage fingers. Okay, that should be trial open. Wakor Lardor. Now accessible. Speak with Erinville once more. Complete. Oh no. God, I got the fucking Moogle. Of course I did. I need to use the bathroom. We're an hour in. I can take a short little break to go use the bathroom. We'll sit on the blissful comedy, I guess, while I use the restroom. This is going to suck a lot because I don't know this fight at all. I've never seen it, and having to learn a fight from scratch is kind of ass. Debating on if I wait for some of my friends because it's far easier with people that know. Yeah, let me up. Let me on the rock. Okay. There we go. That's I hit you, but it opened that. Wakor Lardor. I'm gonna make an ass out of myself if I do this right now. If I do this right now, I will make an ass out of myself. So the question is if I do it right now. Give me 1 second. So there's 2 people here that aren't combatants. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 with me, right? But a fucking Koana shows up. Aaronville's already there. It's not like those fuckers know that Aaronville's not going to be a combatant. So there was 8 people, and he was like, with us it makes 7. And no one fucking questioned leaving out Aaronville. For all I would have known, he could have been talking about Cryo, because a giant wouldn't fucking think much of a fucking Lalafell, would they? I'll give it a little bit more time. Did I don't think I've done any of these. I've done leveling. Is that it? Leveling is the only thing I've done. I see. I could do some of those while I wait for a response. Nah. Let's go make an ass out of myself. Average wait time 5 minutes. Well, it's a Dawntrail trial. It should be relatively quick. It's just windy here. We've got the double tanks. Let me get off of this. Can I shirk onto an NPC just to test? No. I wanted to see what the shirk animation looked like. Because if the shirk animation's something that I know, I can know, oh, I need to provoke because I just got shirked onto. And that'd be a very good indicator. I need to know what the shirk animation looks like for that though. Lord Thou? Lord Thou? Why did I say Lord Thou? It's Lord Dor. Guildhasps were funny. These were very funny to play through. Can't wait till we get to the actual hard shit. Cause like this is a bit rough. Only because it's on content finally for me. After how many hours have I played? 803.5 hours plus maybe another 100 or 200 from the free trial. So I'm about 1,000 hours in, and this is the first time something's been on content for me. So yeah, it's a lot. Hey, I got this last night. Fucking Ruby Gwiber, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's the tiny little ruby dragon. I think it looks better than the diamond one that I have. Although, there's emerald and sapphire doesn't have one. That'd be over here. Stormblood. No, not Stormblood. Wait. Yeah, no, it's not Stormblood, it's Shadowbringers. Yeah, Cinder Drift is ruby. This is not that. No. This one. Emerald Weapon. I need to get the emerald one. It's very sad that there's no sapphire one. I think a sapphire one would look nice. There's nothing else for me to fucking really do. I mean, I guess I can go do this. Let's go to Ishgard and do the level 90 Paladin quest. I grabbed it the second that it was available and I've not done it yet. Another random minion. Excuse me, what are you? That's Alexander. Oh yes, random minion pulls out a miniature version of a fucking raid. Does this guy sell shit? No. So this guy's relatively useless. I see. If I'm the main tank, at least the other tank can provoke it off of me when it needs to be provoked. This is a class quest, so we don't care about the cutscenes. I should be able to do... Does it go up to 100? It should. Should be like 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100, right? Then again, Summoner's fucking weird as hell because it had a fucking like 65 quest instead of a 64. So maybe it's gonna be a 95 instead of a 94. Where the fuck is the thing? Should have just teleported back. Whatever. $92. This isn't really gonna give me anything, is it? At least as far as I'm aware, it's just gonna be fucking XP and shit. Because if I go here, the wrong button, I keep hitting K instead of P. I have all of this. Blade of Honor is right there. Roll, there's nothing there. Yeah. I have everything, so... Camp Dragonhead. Pulls out a dragon to ride a dragon in fucking Ishgard. Very funny. My 2 regains me enough MP to use my 3. Like, the 3 just doesn't use MP, basically. Unless you're using it outside of your combo, which, if you're doing that, why? Ew. Ugly dog. I do not like this fucking mount. It's ugly as hell. Aethernet. Back up here. So. Boom. Done. Next, 94. I looked and saw like little bits and pieces of what's going on, and it sounds like this guy just wanted fucking love life advice. Like what? Falcon's Nest? Okay. Like, this is canonically after we saved the world. Right? So it's like, that's a big ass mount. Do another minion roulette. Oh my god. It's the start. I'm in full starter gear, except for my 1 ring. This ring right here. It's the only non-starter glamour that's on this. Because it's the gladiator ring that you get for doing the hunting log. You know what fucking is weird though? I'm not riding Behemoth, sorry, but I'm just not. The game really wants me to ride Behemoth, but I'm just fucking not. Anyway. What was I saying? What was I saying? God, Makor Lardor is not proccing. Give me 1 second. Boop, boop. Alright. I'm now sitting in a VC. No one on stream will hear it, but it's fine. Where am I going? What is this wanting me to do? Big ass mount. Pick this fucker up. Do, do, do. The blessed Kamui song is getting stuck in my head because it keeps giving it to me more often than like the legendary Kamui, which I used to use all the time. They just can't hit me. Well, I'll be here. Why'd we withdraw? Oh. Oh, where the fuck? I have no clue what's going on anymore. Well, there's both of the dandelions. That was really easy for some reason. Seems like it's not here. I see. We're going to Idleshire. I can go see if I can get a new book. I think I can, but I'm also not certain. Yeah, alright. Wasn't certain. I know that I've been doing them. Give me a good mount. I said a good mount. Fuck it, I guess I'll just take Nightmare. Who cares? Oh. That changes some stuff. I would really like the music from the hard variant of this place. My friend who wanted to do the first trial of Dawntrail with me doesn't. Okay, well, she won't be here. One of the two won't be here for it, but skip that cutscene. I might have to wait to do Record Lardor. Kawada here wanted to do it with me. She's very much looking forward to it. And I think she might be taking Beneki to work right now, so find out. Either way, it'd only be like a 15-minute wait. Whatever. I assume she's not at her computer at the moment. I almost tried to slash boop someone like I was playing fucking Hypixel Skyblock. Yeah, okay. I think I've finalized my plans in my head. Because I think I want to on the Viera that I was playing. So I was going through story on it for a stream, starting at A Realm Reborn and going on from there. And I've been skipping basically everything. But I think I've decided what I'm going to do, and I think it's going to just be I'm going to skip everything up until the point that I choose my grand company. And then I'll start reading all of it. I swear though, like, I wish Ishgard had been restored. Or at least it looked better than it does. Because it looks like shit right now. Done. Aqua Pizza. Here's the final one. Battle Dance, Tenacity, Crit Hit, Determination. We're gonna grab the crit hit one. Actually, I think it was giving all three, so. Akazundu. That's fine. I need to also go to my retainers. Assign a new venture to one of them. Yep. Okay, let's do this. Level 100 Paladin quest. It sinks your gear to 20 levels above my current gear. Huh. Is this too much for me, or can I just sit here and wail on everyone at the same time? Corlador. Let's just come grab these two. Done. Okay. So now I assume that we're gonna fight this guy, and it's gonna be a completely fair fight. Totally. Only the most fair of fights. He's immune to stun! And interject doesn't stop him, oh no! Oh no, he did no damage. Triple Mitt was probably a bit too much, but it's funny. I really do need to fucking sort out my keybinds for my hotbar. I mean, I guess I can move like this with my mouse. That's kind of fucked. You're up against someone who destroyed something that was trying to destroy the entire world that no one's been able to take care of for multiple millennia. They just put him to sleep. So real simple, just do this. Done. I guess I don't need to mitt for this thing. It's whatever. God, people in MMOs always underestimating the fucking main character. Always. The Narwhal's Legacy is what the sleep was called? Huh? I really wish that stun wasn't completely useless past like level fucking 30. Like, not only is it useless past level 30, on top of being useless past level 30, it's also straight up, like, it gets worse over time. So, once you do like 3 stuns on a single enemy, they just become immune to your stun. So, not only is it useless past level 30, it's almost useless across most of content. There's interject at least, but like, who gives a damn? Keen Tempest. I end this fight at full health. You know, I end the fight at full fucking health. Who cares? It's a class quest. Who actually gives a damn? Dreams of a new day. Ishgard Foundation. Da, 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 da. Speak with the guy back in Tuliolol. Back to Tuliolol. Let's see. It looks like they've sold a few items. God, it's... Why we hunt? Just do more fucking main story quests, forehead, and then you can unlock more hunt bullshit, forehead. Okay. Done. No sleep till Tuliolol. These are only 11, but like I've seen 12. So who really cares? Anyway. Corlator. Go back to Warlar's Echo. Hopefully it won't be as bad as Tuliolol itself. 30 FPS. Fucking city. Granted, yeah, I can't fly. I need 3 quest Aether Currents. Let's see when I can get these Aether Currents. My next Aether Current I unlock after I finish this quest. It's in the next quest, right? The next main story quest. And I assume after I finish the trial, I will also unlock the other 2 quest Aether Currents. The ability to do those other 2 quests. Actually, I know where she is. She's in her house in the mist. I'll return to sitting in the VC. Harvarhor the First. Yeah, I was wanting to get like relatively close to Guy's outfit or glamour shit, but glamour, yeah, glamour shit right here. So is that a book? Did I summon? Okay, no, a different minion. I need to finish E8 for the sword that I want, and it seems like I can't use the armor that I want. I have the shield that I want, so I just need to figure out what I want to do for my accessories and my armor on Paladin, because there's not much that looks good. I want the E8S sword, and I like the Titan Bronze Tower Shield. Granted, I think it could be bigger. Oh my god, I summoned the mole. I remember when I used to use this as my main minion. Fucking Odin. I think Odin would look much better if they designed it more around like the actual Odin from mythology. Because he's on a horse right there. I think the 8-legged fucking horse that Odin has in mythology would be a good touch. Hey look, perfect for examples. That outfit, the one that goes on the actual Gaia, is only for casting or it's only casting or healing from Eden. And even then it's not actually the same outfit. Obviously, I don't like the little arm bullshit she's got. But yeah. Also, I would like longer braid. It's whatever. It just loves giving me the blessed Kamui, doesn't it? What in the game would look good with the Eden Choir Bastard Sword and the Titan Bronze Tower Shield? Like, what gear would look good with it? I don't want, like, actual plate armor. I want my character's scales and shit to be visible. That's... I like scales. I don't want to just cover them up. But I also like my hat. I need to go get the glasses that I like, but I need I think it was like 500 or something. Maybe it was 5,000. I don't remember. No, it was 500. 500 crafter scripts, purple crafter scripts, to be able to buy the glasses that I want. I can't actually yeah, I can't actually do the other shit that I want because there isn't a faceware for it. Anyway, 1 second, I need to swap headset again. Okay, I'm on a different headset now. Still working as intended. Just need to tab out and fix my volume on my end. I guess I can... Well, I don't have the sword yet. This is the Eden Grace weapon coffer. I need the Eden Choir weapon coffer. I mean, I could just use... I did notice one thing. Let's go to... instead of here. Thanalan. Gold Saucer. First, because I can get rid of my cards there. And some other shit. I can gamble. Today is Saturday. Oh shit. Wait. None of these are gonna be that good. That was the highest likelihood. I see. 3 and 1. 2. It was so close to being good, and then it just wasn't. Wow. I got absolutely fucked. Today would be the day that, right? Today's Jumbo Jackpot payout day, right? Did I just teleport to the bottom one instead. It did. Whatever. What did it say? Is it 10 p.m.? Saturday 10 p.m. So it's tonight. I see. Well, I'm glad I did that now. Because I would have completely forgot. Hit the wrong button. I need to go look at some stuff over in the MGP shop. I bought all the shit down here, I believe. I see. Registerable miscellaneous. There's so much shit here that I want. 2 million, 4 million blackjack identification key. Give me 1 second. Let me see. The eyeglasses that I like are the inspector's eyeglasses. Which aren't here. They would be under rim glasses. Yeah, and it seems like the only way to get under rim glasses is through 500 crafter script. Anyway, there you go. Tap back into this. Why is it laggy? It shouldn't be laggy at all. Give me 1 second. This might fix my lag issues. Okay, that should fix stuff. I think the encoder issue is like actively hampering my performance in game. Because I would never lag like this before. Oopsie, wrong thing. Click, click. Before Larthor. Just gonna teleport to the free company. It should be less laggy there. There's no fucking moving shit anywhere. It's still lagging. I think it's the encoder doing it. Might unstream after the fucking trial because it's just running poorly. Let's go gambling. Imagine someone fucking plays the Powerball or some other bullshit scheme that no one ever fucking wins unless they're either in on it or get so absurdly lucky that it is a statistical impossibility. Like, imagine someone puts the numbers that they put in for a jumbo cactpot into those and then fucking won. That'd be amazing. Will this proc? It says 5 minutes, but it's going to probably take like 20. Let's go, little plane. I'm familiar with this little tiny area of the lavender beds. This seems slightly different than normal. Housing enthusiast. I don't know who that is, but okay. It's always the fucking blessed Kamui. You know she's done Silton to completion. It's either Alo Alo or it's Mountain Rokan. I'm pretty sure that they managed to sell some shit. 56K. Some of the items that they have for sale. Oh, that's... Oh boy. Surprised she's not coming in as Paladin, although she wants to see me absolutely fuck it up. But I either need to be the first one, not the main tank, or I need to just needs to not have tank swaps for me to not fuck it up. Strength. Everyone's going to the back, so I go to the back. Worth. I got extra hits in that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise. I almost got hit. Sky Ruin? That sounds good. is this? Well, I think I found out what it was. Disaster zone. You know what would have made that actual hell, though? Because the entire arena was ice, if you could actually sleep on it, like the actual ice physics work in this game, that would be awful. Do we want to be up or do we want to be down? Well, people that I trust are up. So... Hail of feathers? That sounds like a raid wide. So whatever. We don't want to be up, I see. Circles of thunder. Disaster zones. Oh, it actually did damage this time. Ruin foretold. I can, why did they go over there? Okay. I don't know why the person with the stack went over there. But, yeah, sure. Truly disaster. God, you don't have to be so loud about it. Perpetual flames are consuming our flesh. So we just have a permanent DOT on us. Seems like we want to be far. Seems like I was correct. It used a single tank buster. It was a tank stack tank buster. It's gonna be here. Yeah. I think I got hit. Not too sure though. I think I'm doing pretty well for my first Dawntrail trial. It's a little chaotic, but it's not much compared to all of the fucking extremes from like Endwalker and shit. I knew that was coming and I still got hit by it. I was hoping I would kill it. I shouldn't have, but I was hoping. Whatever, I got hit once by something that I could have easily dodged. Oh, let me not. Really? That was it? That was the whole tank buster? I feel like I emitted for nothing. Let's see how the big bird dies. It dies like a primal. Did we just kill a primal? Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Hold on, hold on.
We did it. We slew Valiarmanda. A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Fidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best. I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend. I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
Yippee. Let's go Aether Current time. Speak to Wuklamat. What am I doing? I should just be able to teleport. Yeah, it's Zagwardor's Echo. I'm much better at speaking in fucking text than in voice. Goddamn.
To the temple, then.
That won't be necessary, heroes of the hour. Valigarmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town, but the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You were to fortify Valigarmanda's prison. How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
What more would we test, Zurmurwer? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Kulul Jaja, then no one is. Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
When are we gonna fight the fucking two-headed guy that's been a bitch the whole time?
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokui. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
Was never much of a talker, our brother. If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
Ha! I'll consider it. If it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
That try was fun.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
You... Woklamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free,
It would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea! That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict.
They saw Elvis, or
every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess, a statue so tall even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
It's Amarant,
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Wook Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams, no dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt. Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
It just sounds like they're describing fucking Amarant. Like, I have half a mind to just expect that it's going to be the Source's version of Amarant. Do I get Flight? If I get Flight, I'm going to do every single side quest in Urkopacha, which is going to take upwards of an hour. There's only shit right here, though. There's a lot less in Warlord's Echo than there was. Actually, it's about the same. You could add an event. It wants us to go back to Tuliolal. I'll at least get Flight. I say, and then I do every single side quest. I'm gonna do every single side quest. I already know. Saltwater jar. A jar of enchanted salt water. Glowstone. Salt water. Zaktral. This quest has to be up here, right? Right? Glowstone, more salt water. I hate this lion. I hate it so much. Why is this what Paladin gets? Turali Aloe. You know, there was a side quest. Oh no, no. I'm misremembering because I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, where there was like some bullshit and it just gave you 4 bottles of aloe, which do fucking nothing in Baldur's Gate 3. And I was like, hey, that's the aloe. No, different game. I'm being dumb. How are they feeding all of the Yakhoi? Because I saw, like, the Yakhoi's farms, and they were completely barren. Like, they were as barren as, like, Eden was before you start doing the Eden raids. So how the fuck are these fuckers eating? They need a fuck ton of food given how big they are, especially the biggest one right there. Now there still might be other ones about his size. He said it was rare. He didn't say he was the only one. for lore. Complete. Let's go complete this side quest down here. If you just grab every side quest, you can do a lot of them, like while you're on one, while you're doing another one, just in between. It's relatively simple. Also, normally, the blue plus sign side quests, like the ones that give you the Aether Currents, normally those ones are multi-stage quests with like a lot of bullshit to do. I should do this top one first. But for some reason, this one wasn't. Maybe that was their salt farms, because they seem to like their salt water, right? So maybe it wasn't for food, maybe it was for like salt or something. But that also doesn't make sense, because they would look like fucking rice paddy fields. So it's like, what are they doing there? Is it gathering salt? Are they farming for food? What are they doing? Because it's definitely someplace. And then that's also where the Yakhoi will attack you as well. They don't like you being in that village, so they just straight up attack. Right? So it's like, not only is it weird, because you don't know what the fuck's going on over there, but on top of that, you have all of them looking like they're in a fucking horrible state. And they don't like you being there. Okay. It's down here, I believe. God, it gives me nightmare, like, a lot. Not like Nightmare Special or anything, I don't know why it does that. I do need to technically do more fates down in Orcopatia, but I've done every individual fate. I just need to rank up to the highest rank. Done. Slay the beasts at the Shades of Grief. Is this just like another area that they bury their dead? Is this just another graveyard? Like on top of the mountain? This was just for more common people, probably. stunned a bit too late. It's whatever. They did no damage. Now they've truly done no damage. Shape-shifting bloodsucker. Excuse me, what? There's shapeshifters in this other than like the slimes? This is the first I'm seeing it. Like, I would say Omega's a fucking slime. They're literally a liquid. That's why they can shift their form. That's literally why they shift their form. Between like male and female and big ass robot and all this and that. Okay. Pen. It's just a fucking minotaur. Just call it what it fucking is. Everyone's gonna call it a minotaur. There's no need for you to be like, oh, it's a hollow pen. I get regional differences and shit. Like maybe the people in Twitter all call it something different than the people over in Eorzea, but like, sure, fuck it, who cares? Doesn't fucking matter. Regional differences do exist. If Pokemon were to exist in the real world, they would definitely not just be called Pokemon by everyone. There'd be fucking people calling them Pokemon, some people would just call them monsters, some would call them gods. Like, it doesn't matter. People would call them basically anything under the fucking sun. This is just how that shit works. Stop giving me the same shit back to back. Fuck it. I guess I'll take Nightmare. This is the last side quest. This was relatively quick. Yeah, they are doing shit with salt here. It looks like farms, though. What the fuck is this? Okay, done. And now I'll just teleport back to Warlord's Echo. Then we'll teleport back to Tuliolal. Let's grab this guy first, because he's going to be the biggest bitch to get to out of everyone here. Technically could have saved him for after I had flight, but who cares? Let's go frog mount. I need to do the fate boss that actually drops that frog mount still. I don't care that I already have it. I still want to do the fate. Chocobo. Boom. Flight. And this is the one that's going to give me a bunch of shit, isn't it? Arcopachia. Oh boy. Okay. You know, the Yakloi probably aren't too fond of big birds. Probably shouldn't be riding around on big birds, but at least it's not like... There's another one that looks even more like the thing we just killed. Nayor Obsidian. Only need 3. I see all 3. We're gonna grab this one next. Nayor Obsidian. Okay. Merfolor. Oh, is this the... Isn't Merfolor supposed to be the fucking massive guy? Right? I'm pretty sure that's the massive one's name. I'm gonna take a look before we go to Tuliolol. So I'm pretty fucking sure. There's gonna be another quest. I already know it. Merfolor. Oh no, that's Merfolor. Oh, this is Gerferlor. It's a difference of 1 letter. I see. Excuse me, what is this? Banana pound cake. This thing's big and feels slow. I don't like the big mounts because they just feel super slow. They're the same fucking speed. It's just the smaller ones, since they're small, they feel way faster. Escort an NPC and guard him with my life. just kill both of these. Don't hit my fucking... Don't hit my guy. Okay, up we go. Hopefully it doesn't attack for further. Oh boy, don't you love escort missions? Oh boy. Done. I see. Luckily, you're level 100. You're quite hardy. Right. Arcopacia. Please be the last one. I mean, I'll do more. But, like, I'd rather it be the last one. Being able to fly is so nice. I like how I was talking about ending stream after I did the trial, because it's just running like shit, and then I did every single side quest in Arcopacia. Furler. It's not the last one. This one's probably the last one because it's got a bunch of shit in the rewards. There might be one more that has an orchestrion role, but it's whatever. Behemoth is about as big as... Hello, hello, fisherman. There's not really a reason why we wouldn't have seen any Yakhoi anywhere else. Other than, like, they just weren't fucking designed yet. I need to turn slightly. Let's go in the cave. In the tunnel, I mean. Need to aim down a bit more. You see no sign of the creature that spawned the Morble seedling. I wonder where the Morble is. It is immune to stun. I think this is the first random trash enemy to be immune to stun that I've ever fought. It's the first one that I've ever tried to stun. That was immune. Back to Warlord's Echo. I like my map zoomed in just enough that it will show me the names of things. More banana pound cake. Yeah, I thought there'd be one more. There might be another one after this even. Kurami. Suddenly, massive bird none of these people have ever seen from across the world comes fucking swooping down onto their fucking town. Right after they hear that this one bird that's been like able to murder hundreds of thousands of people has been released. Speak with nobody. There we go. Let me look at currency real quick. Skybuilder scripts. Yeah, I need more of those. I need more of these seals and nuts and all this. I also need more fucking bicolor gemstones. I just need more of basically everything. Are they trying to set up trade routes for the Yakhoi that don't want to be part of Tuliolal? I want to get the emerald one. I think the emerald one would look really good. What the fuck happened here? Are these from... Are those from the bird that we just killed? I assume so. There's gonna be one more quest. Oh no! They're leaving. That was it. Okay. Do we like set up trade routes? What am I doing? Just fucking teleport to Tuliolal. Right. Done. I'm gonna swap headset. This headset's much more comfortable. Like, much more comfortable. Anyway. Aetherite. Aethernet. I see. At least it's the first one. Imagine if they gave you the last one. That'd be awful.
You have a moment?
My god, that was loud.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about. So, it's just too stuffy in here, that's what. We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air, that's what we need.
That was a very, very short cutscene. If they voiced that, I don't know why they didn't voice some other more important cutscenes that were about the same length. Watch this one not be voiced. It isn't. Oh my god. If it's not if they didn't care to voice it, then I don't care to watch it. Unless it's on that Viera. And even then, if it's part of the fucking Realm Reborn tutorial, I don't care to watch it either.
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. I'd look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Warkor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural? Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far. I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace. With eternal life and no struggle or conflict, it's certainly an ideal worth striving for. Who knows if we could make such a world a reality? But renouncing war and conquest seems like a good place to start. So, this is my plan.
When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in harmony.
That is okay.
It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies. If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me? Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
Ah, yes. You do not sleep under covers. You just lay down, back flat, face up, arms at side, and that is how you sleep. Okay, I think we're gonna be unlocking Dawntrail in a bit. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Yaktel. I guess I'll end stream when I get to Yaktel because I'm going to go get food at that point. Oh boy.
The fierce Shepral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yaktel. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named. It is here, where the Shepral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozumautka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the Earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
It was one time.
Is the Shabral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
I want to grab the first. I want to grab this Ikbrax, it looks like. Hey, Ruby Quiber. Doesn't matter. Oh my god. There's so many. I see it. This is our first thing. No, we're still in Yaktaral. We're not in Zaktaral yet. That's sad. I wanted to be in Zaktaral. Necrosis. That's a medical term. Die, you annoying little bitch. Anyway, Aaronville, actually proceed this time. Don't teleport back because I got hit by a fucking flower. Chocobo. Hey, Alphino. Give me that new coffer. Woklamat. Lamati. Let's see. Cutscene. Woo. This music almost always plays when it's not voiced. They've got like 2 or 3 tracks that play when it's not voiced, and there's been like 1 or 2 cutscenes in the entire game where it's been voiced with those soundtracks in the back.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with a Ligarmanda in the first place.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As Ibrash Rash, I have the honor of serving as elector on behalf of my people. As all 4 claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third promise. If you would please join us. Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
I'm pretty sure Jaja's
12
hand
forbid
will not
Wukong
fit
is
in
paired
that.
with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Claimants, please present your colors. I have red.
Blue.
On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red. Which means...
Together again, as fate would have it.
Victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Not the one-head.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine. Shibruk Bibil.
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, To know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along? But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future. The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster. Let the feat of repast begin.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. What's it like, I wonder?
Every single one of the claimants, including Wuklamat and Kwana, are fucking stupid. They adhere to their one idea and nothing else will sway them, period. Like, he's had character development, and then his character development just was like, nah, I don't exist, suddenly, in this area. Like, what do you mean? That's a big chocobo. That's a big fucking chocobo. That's a, hold on. Hold on. Mount Guide, 1, Company Chocobo, Summon. Dude, his chocobo's so fucking big. Why? What chocobo is that? Anyway, I'm gonna end stream. I want food. I think I'm done for now. I mean, definitely gonna do more. There's not that much, I don't think. Like, I can look and see. We're in Yaktel, and we just got Ikbrax. There's 20, 37, 45, 55. There's about 60-ish quests left before I'm done with Dawntrail and going into post-Dawntrail. But yeah, bink bunk. Goodbye.